Alright, we're gonna start today by showing you some of the changes that you'll see when you first open up ExamView this year. The first thing you should notice now that you're logged in, your ExamView icons look different, and chances are they're in a different spot than they were when you left for the summer. You'll find them in, at least in my case, I don't know if it will be in your case, they're over here on the left hand side. And they're a purple, pink, whatever color. I'm sure somebody will come tell me that I'm saying the wrong colors. But there should be the three that there typically are. They just look a little bit different. We're going to start by going into the test generator today. When you go into the test generator, it's going to ask you to put in your information about organization and who you are and that stuff, so fill that out. The next screen you're going to get is a screen that's going to say, do you want to register the product? Click the button that says not right now, or that says no, whatever it may be. Alright, and so then you should get to a screen that looks like this. When you get to this screen, we're going to start by finding our old tests that we've already set up from last year. So if you go to open an existing test, this is what you're going to see. Now don't freak out, your tests are still there, they didn't get lost, it wasn't part of the whole reshuffling of the systems, it's just defaulting to the wrong spot. So to find your tests, the easiest way, at least in my opinion, is to click the little arrow button here and then go to X Drive. You'll find a folder that says ExamView. When you go into that folder, there's going to be another folder that says ExamView. Double click that and then double click Tests. Also, if you have test banks set up, you'll find them in the same spot. We'll use the same process when we go into the ExamView Manager, where you actually look at your classes. Alright, so I'm going to double click Tests, and since I'm at the high school, I'm going to double click that, and I'm just going to go in and find one of my tests just to show this. You should be able to find your class or however you have your file management system set up in there as well. So biology, and let's just load up my end of course survey. Alright, and so when you open up your test, it looks almost exactly like it did before, and you should be able to go through and do the same things that you've been able to do in the past. Alright, if you have any questions, don't hesitate to give me a call or send me an email. Have a good day.